Hey guys, welcome on in. I'm just going to have my camera off, but I wanted to welcome you guys in for a minute there, with me on the screen. But I didn't want to turn on my lights. So we're I'm just going to leave my camera off for today, but I will turn it off if I need to. But welcome in everybody. It's good to see you guys all here for an afternoon live. Something a little different. We've been trying to do some more day lives for you guys. Welcome in everybody. It's good to see everyone. I figured maybe you guys weren't doing anything if I wasn't doing anything. So let's see here. Marjorie's here. We got Lenora. We got Gwen. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Pooh Bear, you number 3 to like that. Hit that like button. We don't know. They may have found Caleb. They may have. Hi, Micro Kimmy. Hey, Gwen. We're waiting to hear the word. We got Mike in here. We got everybody in here. I saw Sailor George was in here. Good to see everybody. Hey, Harley Girl. Hey, Tony. Hey, Princess Mega Elsa. Hey, Jan. Hey, Malicious Intent. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Danielle K. And I'm so sorry. The other night, I don't think you saw Danielle. I've got you and Ert. Ert's a creator on the platform. I got you guys confused because you both sent me an email. And like my last 2 emails were from like both of you. And so I thought it was hurry. I got you guys mixed up. So sorry about that. I'm like, man, I must have been popular if I had 2 emails back to back like that. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Hey, Kelly, the OG. Mary Beth coming in with the gifted memberships. I was just thinking of you. Literally. Because you're usually right up in the top. And I'm like, where Mary Beth? Vincent even asked if you were at the live the other night, or during the day live. He said, did Mary Beth make it to your day live? I thought that was really nice. That's so cute of him to ask about my subscribers. And he said, Mary Beth is an OG. I was like, that's good. Yeah, she is. She definitely is. She has my back. Oh, thank you, Casey. Love your channel. You're such a sweetheart. I try to be nice to people. Hey, Thor. My mama said, treat people like you want to be treated. So, unfortunately, you got to listen to your mama, Mama's knows right. Yeah, Mary Beth changed her picture and everything. Hey, Ember, welcome in. Yes. So something new. And we're not going to go over, the same old stuff, but I have some really exciting stuff to tell you guys before we get started with Caleb's live. So I ordered the Howard Bloom. Let me turn my camera on. I ordered the book, Howard Bloom's When the Night Comes Falling. And we're going to read this together. We're going to read it together. So it's going to be like a 6 or 8 part series, because not only do I want to read you guys this book, but Nancy Grace put out a podcast yesterday, part 1, which means the video will drop tonight. So we'll watch that on Idaho. And she's talking with Howard Bloom. So Nancy Grace and Howard Bloom are teaming up to do this like series together right now. And I didn't realize it. And we bought the book to do the book series. So we're just going to do it all together. So just get comfortable with Idaho for like, a week or so. I think it'll be fun though. Like not like fun, but fun. It'll be fun. It'll be better than talking about this same old. You know what I mean? Like we haven't really talked about Idaho too much other than just court cases here and there. So I think it'd be good to go like back and do like a deep dive. And Howard Bloom, I mean, he's all right. But the chapters in here are just weird. They're kind of weird named. I don't know. The book itself kind of feels like cheap. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. It has 6 parts to the book. And I know somebody said they were almost done reading it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to read a chapter ahead of you guys and then come and read it to you. I haven't looked yet to see if there's any words that are just, ridiculous, but I'm sure there are. So I'll try to learn them before I have to read it to you guys. He always puts in the weirdest, like the words that nobody uses. So, but I'm just going to turn my camera off just because my lights are off. It don't really matter though. I guess it doesn't. Dog's back here sleeping and everything else. We're taking it easy today. So we are going to go over Caleb Harris's case, of course. Let me grab his missing person flyer, because we don't know if he's been found yet, but we may find out very soon. Or we may have to wait. for a little while, but we're going to find out. We're going to read some articles today. We're going to see what's going on, because I've been dying to like just kind of dig in this case and see what's the news, what's going on, what's happening. So if you don't know who Caleb Harris is, this is a picture here of Caleb. Very handsome guy. Basically on March 3rd, March 4th, he's a Texas A&M student. He disappeared on his way. So I guess it wouldn't be on his way back in. He disappeared after walking his dog with his roommates. It was on March 4th. So basically they were hanging out at their apartment. The guys were, they were going to go walk their new dog. They went outside, they walked the dog. You could see them on camera actually walking the dog. One of the Ring doorbell cameras picked them back up, coming back in. And maybe I can look that up too. Let's see. But they got him like coming back in and through the doorbell surveillance. Well, then after he went back in, he went back outside again. But the camera didn't pick him up the second time. The second time that he left, he had taken the dog with him again because he sent his sister a Snapchat picture. And then later on, he was up by a, I guess it's like a bridge, but it's like a drainage ditch kind of. And he took a picture of the bridge / drainage ditch to send to a friend. I guess they had some sort of inside joke together. After he sent that Snapchat, he has not been heard from since. And we have been covering this case since it happened. I think the 6th or something, the 7th, we started covering this. So it's extremely sad. We didn't really know what happened to him on this channel. We were just kind of speculating. Maybe he met up with somebody, we couldn't figure it out. But then we're like, why is he not wearing the shoes? And, just there's still things. Why don't you have your wallet? Because when he left behind everything that he owns. He left behind his vehicle, his keys, his wallet, his ID, his Uber Eats. He had ordered Uber Eats. He left that just, come be delivered. And he was gone. His phone last pinged at 3 a.m. If you do have any information on Caleb, call the Corpus Christi Police Department at 361-886-2840. And he is 21 years old, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'11", 180. The family he comes from, they are saints on this earth. They are the sweetest people. Good golly. They're really the sweetest people. We were able to see their TikToks. Luckily, we're able to still see them on this channel because, Tony took them down, but that's neither here nor there. We should probably look that up. Man, he gets me in my feelings. I'm surprised he's not out there trying to, make some money off of this. I wonder if he is actually. Let me go to TikTok real quick because I'm just getting nosy. Let's see, old Tony. I have to look him up. Nope, still the 2 videos. Okay. Okie dokie. So, human remains were found. We were on Facebook. It was the other day, and I should have just went to the video. I couldn't find the post. So we were on at Facebook and we were reading someone's post, and I can't remember her name specifically, but she said she was going to be out there searching. And she wanted to know if anybody had some sort of like a weed eater kind of deal, like something more industrial, to get all of the brush, because there was brush that she wanted to search off of Ennis Joslin Road now? Ennis Joslin Road. Let's say Ennis Joslin Road, or Ennis Joslin Road. Sorry. Ennis Joslin Road is where he lives. I should have just went to my video last night. But she was out there going to be searching, and she was going to search. We thought it was, okay. So whenever we were looking, we thought it was like down here, maybe. I was thinking it was like maybe this stuff right here between the house and the little creek there. But word on the street is over here is like the um where the body was found, like the remains. I don't know, very weird. Okay. Just trying to give you guys some visuals here. My brain just blanked out on me, so I wanted to show you guys. There's like so many different things I want to show you. Okay, so we'll go to here and we'll read that. We'll read over this, see what they say, and then there's a couple other articles I was going to show you. How do I stop that? Oh, I don't think I have this on. Do I? No, I do. Okay. Near. Okay, this says human remains found in wastewater well near missing student Caleb Harris's apartment. And you let me know if you think that he'd be able to fit down a wastewater well, because we're going to look at, I want to look into that too. I thought it said something about like 48 inches. That seems pretty large. The remains have not yet been identified, and the investigation into the 21-year-old's disappearance is ongoing, authorities said. Now, we did hear that Caleb's dad, he's on scene. Like he's I don't know if he is still I'm sure he's probably staying there unless they told him to go home, like it's going to take a while to get the identity, like, you know, to identify these. But if they already have the dental records and he's just kind of waiting on them to look at them, I'm sure that Caleb, his father Randy, is in town, because I don't know if his mother came, but I remember the night that the story broke, you know, they may have found his remains. His father was on his way to Corpus Christi, so sad. A city employee in Corpus Christi, Texas, discovered the remains on Monday, June 24th, in a 40-foot deep well and notified police around 3:30. I wonder if 40-foot deep well. Could you see the bottom of that well if it was open? Like, would that be something that you could see from the surface, or would that guy have had to have been in the well with him, with him? That's deep. Okay. I thought it was, but I'm like, I'm over here. I got a ruler. I mean, like, I have a ruler. I don't make me start doing like 40 feet. I think that's our ceilings actually are like bolted, like ridiculous. Let me see. Should go out there and start measuring stuff. Yeah, no, that. Yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able to see that though. But if there was water in it, wouldn't the body rise if there was like the gases? And, you know, trigger warning. Deep and dark. Yeah, man. Oh man, I hope not. Oh my Lord. No, I hope not. I hope not. I hope, you know, I didn't think about like just falling in there. What if you fell and it didn't like, it didn't unalive you? Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. Can you imagine that? Or if there wasn't foul play, if he just happened to be walking and he fell into this manhole. Oh my Lord, that would be just so devastating. But somebody could have done something with him and then put him there. Now that would have to be somebody that knows that those are there. And why are those holes not covered up? Like people, I'm sure would like, I don't know if they walk their dogs there or let them run through there, but you know, like that's kind of scary. But I guess, like I showed you before, that's where they found the body over on this side. And then the waste management place or whatever it is, like it's over here, I guess, is what they're saying. And I did look it up as well to get you an aerial view. If you guys would, I could put that up there in just a second. So a city employee found him. The well, a wastewater collection point, is located near the off-campus apartment where Harris 21 lived lived. Outlets including the Baymount Enterprise, San Antonio News Express, and Corpus Christi Caller Times reported. The well is also located near Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi, where Harris is a second-year graduate. And I did see that. I did see it was by a school. I didn't know that was just Texas A&M. I thought that was a high school. Man, we got big schools out here, though, in Ohio. Upon discovery of the remains, police requested assistance from the Corpus Christi Fire Department, who donned hazardous material suits to retrieve the remains from within the well. Tuesday's news release states. You know, have you guys noticed that the last few cases we've covered, cops have been scared to get their hands dirty. Someone didn't want to go in to get the pants out of the river for Sebastian Rogers. Someone else was having a hard time getting down to the scene where the TikTok people found the credit card in the Riley Strand case. And now you got these officers calling in the fire department, so they'll put on the hazardous suits and they'll go down and get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That seems like a seniority thing. The well was drained of wastewater, so the fire department hazmat team could retrieve the remains. The remains are now in custody of the medical examiner's office, which is working to identify them. See, that's not where it was, though. Well, you know what I mean? I hate when they put pictures like that up there and you don't know. Authorities also noted that the area where the remains were discovered was previously checked in the early days of the search for Caleb, which ultimately combined the efforts of local authorities, Caleb's friends and family, and organizations, including the U.S. Coast Guard and Texas Search and Rescue. So are they implying maybe these remains were put in there after it was checked? That area was checked? I mean, that would be a pretty smart idea, I guess. Think about it. They already checked there. And thank you guys all for being here. If you guys don't mind just taking a second to hit the like button, it does help get the video out to other people too. So that way more people can hear about, Caleb's case. It says here that the Corpus Christi Police Department didn't, comment, but it says the investigation into Harris's disappearance is still active and ongoing. Harris went missing near his apartment complex, which is located in the 1900 block of Ennis Joslin Road, and it's near the Texas A&M University Christie's campus. And he went missing on March 4th. The New Brunswick native left his apartment around 3 a.m. to pick up Uber Eats order after leaving his dog inside the apartment. His order was marked as completed. His dad, Randy Harris, told the network, but he had vanished. He vanished with no shoes, no keys, no wallet. He vanished with himself and his cell phone. What is up with the people and not the shoes? His order was found the next day by his roommate outside the apartment where it had been delivered. Randy also noted that Caleb left behind his keys, wallet, and car. Look at Mary Beth gifting memberships out. Thank you so much, Mary Beth. Thank you. I'm about to gift out some memberships here soon. It's been a little while. It's been like a week or so, a couple of days. I don't know. It's been a little while. Where are we at? His order was found the next day by his roommates, and his roommates were automatically, they knew to check. I'm sorry, but people I went to college with, they wouldn't have checked for my vehicle outside. If they saw my Uber Eats order out there, they'd be like, Tony, you must be passed out somewhere, party hard last night, or you know what I mean? These guys automatically were like, wait a minute, his truck's here, or his shoes are here, his keys are here, but he's not here. Then they went looking for him, it's good friends. Uber has told people, that Caleb's order was completed without any report incident, and that the delivery person continued to make additional deliveries. It's a mystery. His dad told Fox News, a GoFundMe to help pay for the resources needed to bring Caleb home has raised more than $70,000 as of Tuesday. And you have to think, if this is Caleb, wherever Caleb is, he's going to have to be transported home, whether, if he comes back as deceased. So they're going to need that. They're going to need that money and that support. Definitely. Man, that's so sad. So let me do a poll really quick, because this is a good poll. Because I'm thinking it's him. It's just crazy that they didn't find him. And now I wonder if people are going to say, oh my gosh, like it's going to go into like this big controversy. You know what I mean? The conspiracies, I can feel them coming. I can feel them. I'm going to put, do you think the remains are Caleb Harris? Because at first I was like, no way. But then I saw where like the actual, like, okay, so this is Ennis Joslin. Kind of, there we go. Okay, so this is where he lives. Is that a cop car? It looks like it. Go back. Go down here. No, okay, so this is where he lives back here. And over here is the waste plant. I guess that over here somewhere is where the remains were found. His last ping, they said, was right outside of his apartment complex. That's not that much to think, you know what I mean? Like to be like, okay, yeah, that could be. And I have a man hole to show you guys this stuff too. I got a whole bunch of stuff off Facebook. Not a whole bunch of stuff, a couple things. And we'll go through his he has a Facebook page, so we'll watch this video. Okay, thank you guys all for being here. I do appreciate it. I really hope that if Caleb is no longer with us, I do hope that these are his remains for his parents' sake. Because we have a lot of parents that don't get that resolution, and that's terrifying. So this just says Corpus Christi Police continues found human remains investigation at Greenwood Wastewater Treatment Plant. So this is where they found the remains. I'm gonna play this video for us. Conspiracy. No, Johnny was just fired again. That'd be funny. I bet you he will be. Sorry, it's up as loud as it'll go. There, she's a little quiet. Hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Let me stop the screen and just I'll share me for a minute, even though I don't have my lights on. For some reason, my StreamYard has been disconnecting it, and I don't know why. If anyone else has been having that problem, like creators or whoever, if whatever, if you guys are having that problem with StreamYard, let me know, because this has happened a lot. And then it won't let me, I've completely stopped sharing the screen and then reshare it. So hopefully this should work. So sorry, guys.
We begin tonight following breaking news as the Corpus Christi Police Department confirms the discovery of human remains inside a wastewater lift station near Ennis Joslin at Lexington and Holly Road.
Yeah, several agencies along with CCPD and CCFD have been on scene since 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's also where we find Josh Maxwell. He's live on scene for us tonight. Josh, what have you learned so far?
Rudy Leslie, while the activity has died down quite a bit, I do want to say that it's still a very active investigation. In fact, when I've been out here since around 7:30, and the only trucks that I've been able to see leave from this stretch of road are from CCPD's forensic team and their crime lab team. Now, I also do want to point out that human remains were found at this wastewater collection site right here off of Lexington Road. And what I can start off our newscast and tell you is that there is no evidence at this time that these human remains are in any way connected to the disappearance of missing TAMUCC student Caleb Harris. However, the location not far from Harris's apartment complex is fueling speculation. And actually, to add some context to that speculation, I do want to tell you that I did speak with an elderly couple.
Like, I'm pretty sure these apartments right here are the cottages. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking they are. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't think they are. I lied. Because now that I'm looking at them, they're two different apartments, like one on top, one on bottom. And I think that their apartments was all one building, right? Let me know what you guys think.
A couple of hours ago, and they were telling me that they actually parked on the side of the road for around 3.5 hours just because they were also curious about who these remains belong to. But here's what police had to say.
And to clarify, this whole location was searched days after the initial report. So all this whole area has been searched many times over by volunteers, specialized K9 units. You're speaking of Caleb Harris? Yes.
Now,
what did he say about Caleb?
LCCPD did tell 3 News that medical examiners are on site to tell 3 News.
Yes. By volunteers, specialized K9 units. You're speaking of Caleb Harris? Yes.
I don't know what he's saying right there. Something about Caleb Harris, but I'm not getting it. Let me see. I thought he said, do you think it's Caleb? And he said, yeah, but I don't know. Let me see that again.
After the initial report. So all this whole area has been searched many times over by volunteers, specialized K9 units. You're speaking of Caleb Harris? Yes.
Oh, he just said you're speaking of Caleb Harris. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just making sure.
Now, CCPD did tell 3 News that medical examiners are on site and will need to assess the scene. We'll need to assess the scene and the remains before an identity can be confirmed. And of course, we'll make sure to give you the latest both on air and online. But for now, reporting live from Lexington Road, Josh Maxwell, 3 News. Back to you.
Yeah.
They almost got me. But okay. So they found remains basically, across the street from Caleb's house. And that's what I was going to show you guys. If you look back here. Okay. So this is back where he lives. This is his apartment. I told you guys the other day that I thought over here, all of this weeds and like the trees and stuff like that, I thought that was where they were going to search. That's where I thought. But another creator, and we'll go by what the other people are saying, and maybe I am right, I don't know. And those do look like the cottages because look, 2 stories. We're going to go look at those. But it could have been these like bushes back here, back by this waste plant. Like back through here, like all of this stuff to the left of it. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out where everything's kind of situated. Number 63, thank you, Solo. We love it when you tell us what number you are when you hit the like button. It's fun. So I'm not sure exactly where, but they're saying that that's where the remains were found. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Where was that video I just had up? Oh, will it not let me go back? Okay, let's see. I think it will. I wanted to see, maybe it'll show it in this one. I wanted to see more of like what that place looked like. But I do have another like little video came out. It came out yesterday. So the first video came out on the 24th. This video came out on the 25th. And it just says, this is the difference here. The remains will be sent to the University of North Texas, which is the missing persons clearinghouse for the state. Let me pause her. On Monday, a city worker discovered human remains at a wastewater lift station off Lexington and Holly Road. Now, I'm assuming that if this was, do you guys think that Caleb's dad, Randy, just heard it through the grapevine and went down there? Or are you guys under the impression maybe that officers reached out to the Harris family as soon as, maybe they heard of them being there? I would hope that would be the case, to let them know, like, this could be him. But I think that they would be more sure of it if they would bring them into it, The police officer called Randy. That's good. That's good, baby girl, because finding out news on social media or something like that, I'd be devastated. I couldn't imagine. So the location of the remains has fueled speculation as to whether it could be connected to the disappearance of 21-year-old Texas A&M University Corpus Christi student Caleb Harris, last seen in his apartment just a couple hundred yards away. It has been confirmed that Caleb's father, Randy Harris, has been made aware for the findings and is waiting on DNA results. So they're waiting DNA results, not dental. So that's going to take a little more time. However, there is still no evidence that these remains are linked to Caleb Harris's disappearance. It says, here's what we know. The Corpus Christi Fire Department worked until at least 1 a.m. Tuesday trying to recover the remains. So wow. And it doesn't sound like they got them all. The discovered remains led police to the Greenwood Wastewater Treatment Plant, where they continued their investigation. The remains will be sent to the University of North Texas, which is the missing persons clearinghouse for the state of Texas. Corpus Christi Water is part of an ongoing investigation. Because of this, they have declined to speak with 3 News. Okay. What is not known at this time is how the remains ended up in the wastewater lift station, how long the remains were in the wastewater lift station before they were discovered. Now let's see this. What's a wastewater lift station? I got a little picture here. Okay. So is this what they look like? I'm trying to I mean, I don't know. Let me show this. What do you guys think? There's pipes and stuff down there, like a lot of pipes. Do you think that someone would just like slide in there and be like, I'm stuck? I don't know. Seems like a lot of, parts are in there. Let's watch this video. Maybe they'll show us something. Actually, I have something to show you on Facebook after this. So we'll watch this video and then I'll play the Facebook. Because I think that was somebody that was actually physically searching. So we'll check that out.
Investigation underway of human remains found at a wastewater lift station near Ennis Joslin Road. Now, that discovery made last night by a city employee.
Now, of course, fueling a lot of speculation online right now is this location's proximity where missing Texas A&M University Corpus Christi student Caleb Harris was last seen. That was in early March.
3 News' Lexus Green has been on this story all day and joins us now live from near where those human remains were found. So, Lexus, what can you tell us?
Hey, Rudy and Leslie. Right behind me, actually, is the Perry Place Water Lift Station, where yesterday afternoon a city worker discovered those remains. Now, it was a long afternoon, turned into an even longer night, with multiple agencies out here on scene working to recover those remains and now hopefully identify them.
We don't know who that is yet. It's up to the ME to confirm the identity.
Now, that's a process Police Chief Mike Markle says could take several weeks. As of now, they've collected the DNA and sent it off to the University of North Texas, where they are known as the Missing Person Clearinghouse for Texas. There's been a lot of online speculation that these remains could be of Caleb Harris. He was last seen on March 4th at his off-campus college apartment, which you can see clearly from right across the field that we're standing nearby. Chief Markle is now asking for the community's patience. Chief Markle is saying he confirms that police have searched this area extensively soon after Harris disappeared.
But, you know, after heavy rains and those kind of things, we sometimes find more, and that may be what happened here. So we're waiting and see what results we get.
Now, we did hear from Caleb's father, Randy Harris, this morning, who says that he has been made aware of these developments, and he's now waiting on the results from the medical examiner's office. Reporting from the city's south side, I'm Lexus Green.
Oh,
All right,
he said
Lexus,
he's
thank
going to
you for
see.
that live report. And
He was going to see. He's like, I'll just be there. I'll just be there in a minute. That's what I would do if I was a parent. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd make my husband do it or something. I don't know if I could do that as a parent. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a big strong person when I don't know if I could be. But best believe, well, if I was Randy, I wouldn't let Becky do it, of course. So I'm sure he might be trying to just let me see who it is. Just let me see. Give me a picture. Yeah, Misty. Why wouldn't you be allowed in here? Yeah, you are. What? Did someone say something? What the heck? Hey, Chopper. Chopper. Well, welcome on in, everybody. It would be weird, yeah, if it's not him, Sweetly Morbid Bear. Yes, it would. And I didn't realize until today when I was, researching before I came on the live, just exactly how close, he was to the apartment. Like, these remains are found. So we know that Caleb Harris left his apartment. He went out the apartment, out of the apartment lot, so that's where his phone last pinged. And that makes sense. If he was in, if he went into, a manhole, his phone could have been almost close to being dead anyway, so it could have died on him pretty quickly. Maybe he couldn't get to it, because now that I'm thinking about it, if he fell in a manhole, wouldn't he be able to call somebody and say, if he was alive, if he went into the manhole and he lived, right? Wouldn't you call somebody? We can't go there, really. We can only go to I had it up earlier. Let me see. We can go to here and look at it, but I was trying to go around a road and it was taking me every direction. But I did have, let me go back. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. And it's 14 minutes away. Wait, why are you saying it's that much more? Okay, that's 14 minutes. 3.5 hours if you were to walk. But it looks like it's far, but it's not, apparently. Let's see if they have anything over here. This is the actual treatment center. But he was found more these remains were found more like where I showed you. Let's see if they have any. They don't have any pictures or anything. Reviews. We don't want to look at the reviews. Reviews are probably not very good. Trying to see if see how long that road is. I feel like it's so long. There what? Let me see if this is a. Oh yeah, so this is a video too that was on Twitter. And look at those apartments. That is the same apartment. Now I think I exit out of that. I did. I'm so sad about that. Let's see if I can find it. I wonder where those images would be. From yesterday. Like we need a picture of those buildings behind him. I'm about to, let's see. We'll put his name back in. Maybe we can go to the news and find that news article again. I just want to see if those are, I mean, I'm pretty sure those are the same apartments. I don't know if it's this. Wait, right here. Okay. Let's listen to this.
4 investigators have an answer. Now, Harris hasn't been seen
me
since
turn it
March
up.
4th near his Corpus Christi apartment, near where he went to school at Texas A&M.
Okay, it is turned up.
Out,
Where is
and he
she?
was hanging out with some friends, and
I have to turn it
when
up.
everyone else was going to bed, he stayed up
Yeah.
going to order food. He eventually left his apartment without his shoes, wallet, or his keys. And Caleb did have his phone with him, but it was later turned off. For months, family and friends have had search parties and posted flyers and billboards across the state. Now, there's also a $50,000 reward for any information that could lead to his return. Now, this morning, we are waiting for more from the medical examiner's office. And once we get those answers, we will update you on air and online. Reporting live from the broadcast center.
I could have sworn I saw a picture. Well, right there, this. But see, that doesn't say like that sounds like that's where he lives. So, oh no, I'm gonna find that out for us though. I'm gonna find that out for us. You best believe that. I wanted to show you this manhole. So this was from 17 hours ago, and it's in the missing talk of Caleb Harris's Facebook group. And it says, is this dog alerting to the covered manhole in the field across from Caleb Harris's complex? Video uploaded April 17th by the lady with the German Shepherd. And that's the lady that we knew that was out there searching.
But that one doesn't have anything on it. Okay. Now, they didn't search this area all the way because I discovered this well. So there's the cottages. I discovered this well. No manhole. I easily fell in there.
Like, that doesn't look easy to fall into. Does it? I mean, it does. It does. Don't get me wrong. But like, there's a cone there. The cone wouldn't do nothing. I would fall in there at night. But is it wide enough for you to? It would literally have to be like straight up and down. Like straight up and down, you'd have to be. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Thank you. Yeah, I do have one eye. I do. That's my thing about me. Sorry, Kelly. Let me go back up. I'm so sorry. If I'm on a different screen, I can't see the comments. I have 4 screens. It's supposed to help, but it doesn't. I keep adding more. 2 minutes away? Okay. It's weird that when you pull it up, it says it's so much further. Like the treatment center to his apartment. That is weird. Thank you so much, though. I didn't know you were from the area. He did not fall in those holes aren't that big. I'm looking at this hole and I'm like, you would have to be literally going straight up and down penciled into that to fall into that. You would think that, you would trip. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I could just see it like in my mind because I fall a lot. But that to me doesn't look like it would be big enough for him to, I mean, that would have to be a stroke of really bad luck.
No manhole.
Like, I don't know. I wonder how big they are because when I was looking them up, they were saying they were a lot bigger, I think, than this one.
Easily fell in there.
They're saying you can easily fall in there. I don't know. They're there. I'm not, but I don't know.
And then this one hasn't even gotten uncovered. See, they didn't look in here, you know, and they didn't look this one either because I just uncovered it.
Yeah, but how would someone
No, and nobody brought him here. I'm just saying, like, maybe he could be stuck in the sewer. Maybe he fell in that one and he shimmied his way through the tunnel or something down to this one.
This was supposedly posted on April 17th.
And he's stuck in here. Maybe he hit his head falling down. And he's stuck in there.
If you fall that far, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Right, maybe he fell. That's why he couldn't cry for help. I mean, they obviously did not search this area because I just uncovered them. And it's right by the cottages. Very well could have been barefoot walking distance. I mean, he was barefoot, right? So maybe he saw the anomaly that I saw on Google Maps, because I saw this place on Google Maps and I wondered what it was. So that's why I decided to come out here and check it out. And then I discovered these 3 manholes. Huh?
You wouldn't walk over here without your shoes. I wouldn't walk over here without your shoes.
The ground is relatively soft. You know, I don't see no stickers. I know I wouldn't come over here without no shoes, but
He's
there's
a
a lot of
country
Flintstones
boy.
here in Corpus Christi.
He's a country boy, though. He's probably down at the creek and everything else without shoes on when he's fishing. Maybe he wouldn't mind it. Me, I wouldn't do it.
He's from New Brownsville.
He may not.
They don't wear shoes either. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna take this manhole cover off.
Wow. And then that's ends up being where they found him. Okay. This is largest pipe diameter I have found going in to that lift station. Is only 15 inches in diameter. Okay, so 15 inches. How big was Caleb? Forget the weight. Forget Caleb's weight. 180. Where's Vincent at when you need him? Shoulders would be your widest. That'd be real. You'd be cutting that real close. If they're saying they're only that big, I have a ruler. I need a ruler. I can't like comprehend with that one. The lid was off. Yeah. I'm just trying to go back. One eye, huge heart. Thank you. I'm reading the comments now. That's why I miss them sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right across the field. Yeah, I did show that in the beginning. But if you were to drive there, I think it takes a lot longer to drive there because the way the roads are laid out. Like you got to go like all the way down and turn this way, that way at a light. I think that's why. I heard that too, baby girl. And in the video, when I first saw the video, I thought for surely that they were 3 guys that had just had a couple beers and they were walking their dogs. But in the video, it doesn't look like he appears to be like really intoxicated. But then again, I don't know how much Caleb could drink, you know? I think I have the video up though. I did have it up. And if not, I'll find it. There we go. Just get it to where they show him. Okay. So this is going to be Caleb in the front. I'll put it back for a second. Oops. Let's see if we can go like in slow-mo.
appearance.
So take a look
Like there.
here, Caleb.
Like right there. I don't know why I saw that in the first time I watched it. Like he kind of like bounced, like went side to side. I did notice that. But sometimes my eye be tricking me too.
Can be seen in the parking lot at his off-campus apartment complex off of Ennis Joslin around 1 a.m. He was with one of his roommates,
should turn
a
this down,
friend.
Sorry, that's probably annoying listening to her. But like, I mean, they all look like they're okay. They're walking fine. Like, the only thing I saw was him just bounce out one time. And I mean, he could have just been close to the car, so he like scooted out of the way. Like right there. He was just like a little unsteady on his feet, but that's me every day, you know, so I can't really say anything about him. You see metal down there? Yeah, falling in. Yeah, that's true. I know I keep saying like he fell in the hole, like no one put him there. I think it's because I just don't want anything bad to, you know, but I don't want him to just fall in there either. Could you imagine if you fell in? Oh my Lord. Who was the kid? Harley Dilly or whatever that was stuck in the chimney. The kid that was in the chimney for years. Can you imagine if the terror, being stuck somewhere? If I need to use my eye, it's so good. I'm so good at finding like the most random, littlest, weirdest things. But if I'm I'll be looking dead at this chat and I won't even read the thing, like anything right. Okay, since he's been home from fishing, maybe he just stepped off the main road to urinate. Maybe. I'm surprised like he would just walk through the field with no shoes, but you know, he could have been on the phone. Maybe he was chit-chatting with somebody. Give her the 50. Yep. We want a finder's fee. But how would she know? Her dog was alerting her apparently, but I don't know if her dog was alerting her or what, but that dog was there. That dog was saying something. 240 pounds of manhole cover. Wow. I thought I've lifted one before. Yeah, they are small. See, that's weird. So, do you think, well then, I mean, they'd have to put him down there somehow though. Like, okay, let's say that he was unalived, right? I mean, they would have had to have stuck him. You think that they didn't stick him in their hole? Is that what you guys are saying? Maybe, like he went in pieces, because I'm under the impression that he fell into the sewer or he went into the sewer hole as a whole person, whether he was stuffed in there or fell in there. Oh, she was slurred because I had I had it on slow-mo. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking of two cases. Thank you, Mystic. But yeah, okay. So I'm thinking Harley, and then I'm thinking of another case. I'm pretty sure. But the chimney one is what I was referring to. My Lord have mercy. They haven't confirmed, DeMarie. We're waiting on that right now. They said here, we thought it was going to be a day or two because I figured they would use dental. Obviously, it sounds like according to the news that they don't have the dental, so they can't use it. I don't know if they don't have his actual teeth, or if he just doesn't have any x-rays. Now that's surprising if he doesn't, because I mean, he has a nice little smile on him. You think he gets his little teeth clean and x-rays and stuff like that, but maybe he hasn't. So they're going to use DNA. Now, when they use DNA, they can use like a multitude of things, you know, to match up the DNA to the remains. And they'll probably use like femur bone or kneecap bone, like your kneecap, that part there, in order to get a cause, or I mean, an identification. I'll say a cause of death, but that's not what I meant. Identification. What was I going to show you guys next? Like, what was I going to show you? Let me get rid of some of this stuff. This sounds like me. It says someone put on Twitter, and it's probably because I'm not a conspiracist, but it says, if you think Caleb Harris just fell in that well, you probably think Riley Strand fell in the Cumberland River. And I do think he did. So the body was not intact. So either it was not intact when it went in, or it became unattached. And what would cause that to happen? I went to school for criminal justice and applied science. I can't answer that one, though. I need to go back to school. You did? Oh, Mister, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. They had that on here? Who's Carl, Brenda? Oh, Carl, that's comes in here. I was like, are you talking about our Carl? That's what I was thinking. I was like, but the way you said Carl says, I don't know. Yeah, the no shoes. He is a country boy, though. Wait, is he wearing his shoes in this video? Let me see your feet. Damn. I can't see his feet. Okay. We need to see if he has shoes on. Son of a gun, I can't see it. The shadow is there. I can't tell. Dang it. I don't think I can zoom in either on this. It's a video. Oopsie. It's like, I want to say he is, but I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Really couldn't tell us. Now, I wish if he did have shoes on, we would know, because I know the dog is down by his foot right now. That's the dog, his little puppy dog. Like if I play the video, you'll see the dog start moving. See, that's the dog. Let me go back. Right there's the dog. See the dog? That's the dog. That shows it looks like a white shoe or something, but I can't see. I mean, unless you guys see his shoes, I don't see them though. I don't see anything. I just see like a shadow. The chemicals would. I would say so, because that's sewage. You got to keep it all flowing, you know what I mean? And so they would have to have some really, really potent kind of chemicals, I would think. You guys are right. Exactly. Okay, so like I'm thinking, why didn't he call somebody? Because he had a cell phone. Unless, I mean, he had a cell phone and he had an iPhone because he had an Apple Watch, right? So his phone would still work even if it got submerged into water, as long as he got it out of water fast. Do you know what I mean? Like within a couple of seconds. You can even, I think you could submerge my phone up to like 30 minutes in the water or something crazy. I don't know exactly how much. I'm not going to try. So why didn't he call somebody like, hey, it's Caleb, I'm stuck in the manhole across the street. He had to have been like incapacitated, or he fell or got down in there, or someone put him down in there so tightly that he couldn't reach for his phone, or someone took his phone and he didn't have his phone anymore. Yeah, baby girl, me too. Yeah, those iPhones are good. This watch actually can go down to like, I forget how many depths for like, this one can go 30 minutes. That's what it is, this watch. Could it work under the ground? I would think so. I mean, I'm trying to think, like basements have internet, but they have like wireless access points and stuff. So I would assume you could at least get 911 out, but maybe not. That's a very good point. Solo, I can't do Halloween anymore neither since my mom passed, because it was on the 30th of October. Way to ruin Halloween, Mom. I'm just kidding when I say that. I'm just kidding. My brother said that. I'm just kidding. And I'm repeating what he said whenever she passed, but that's what he said. He was like, way to ruin Halloween, Mom. You honestly, you do think he's met someone off the app? Maybe, yeah, and they intended to rob him, but they did more, yeah. I don't see him going down without a little fight. You know, he looks like a strong guy. He looks like an able body, a strong guy. Like, you know, just regular old guy. You know, just country boy. Sad, man. It's really sad. So let's see if we can find anything else real quick. So that person was wrong because they're saying they're checking. Okay, so what's this? Okay, let me show you this one. Could she put her body in the hole just to see if how, like, I need a visual. I can't tell. I can't tell if you could fall in there or not. But the dog's panting. And there's the cottages right there.
Right across the street from the cottages. Corn. Very deep hole, well, sewer, whatever you want to call it. Pretty deep water.
And this was on April 17th. This was posted at 9:15 p.m. So this is before he was found. This video was uploaded on April 17th. How are we just now finding his body over there in a manhole? They said he's in a manhole. I wonder which one it could be. Maybe the one without a lid?
Not sure if it's been searched.
Right across the street?
But my guess, not all of it has been searched because I kicked the dirt off this the other day.
She's like literally taking the weeds off of it.
Still ants moving on it. I kicked the dirt off this one too. This one was completely covered.
The one we did the plate.
And I sat here with my boot and kicked it all away. This is entirely too heavy for me to lift up and for my boyfriend to lift up.
So it's like the cover is so close yet so far. So they think they may have found him across the street from where he was living. I'll show you guys before we jump off here too. Let me do that real quick. Let's take this little guy. Please go to where you're supposed to go. Oh, it never does. That little Google guy. Okay, so Caleb lives back here to the left. I believe it's the 4th apartment on the right that he lives in. See, those look like the front. Those two right there, those two look like those were the yellow and that green looks like it was in the video. So he took a picture somewhere right out here and sent to his sister on a Snapchat. Then he proceeded to walk down here to, whoopsie, go back. To this area, like where this telephone or this light pole is. And he took a picture at this bridge and sent it to a buddy. After that, he was no longer seen or heard from. Where the remains were found was right here across the street, back in this field. So, and we know there was a lady that was going to go down there and she was going to be on Joslin Road off of Ennis Joslin. She was going to be searching and she wanted to know if there was anybody that could help her get rid of all these weeds. They were huge shrubbery, you know what I mean? Like you need it like a bushwhack or whatever they're called. And so she was trying to get help with that. Isn't that crazy? Right across the street It was very foggy. It was. Yes, it was very foggy that night. I don't think I'd see that hole. There's no way I would see that hole if I was walking there. But I don't know if my body would fit. Like, I don't know. I'm going to look up Caleb one more time to see if there's anything going on. Nope, nothing yet. Okay. As soon as we find out anything, though, about, of course, about Caleb, and if these are his remains, I'll be sure to come on live and let you guys know immediately, because we've been following this case since it happened. Around, well, right, I don't know, I think March 6th or something, we started covering it. So if this is him, I hope that, it gives the family a little bit of answers, because that's got to be eating him up. Yep, yep, Jelly Bean, that's where they found it. Yep. And the dogs would have detected, you would think. Maybe because it was submerged in water. I don't know. Yeah, it was, I guess a worker went to check it, but I don't know. Yeah, that could be it, though, baby girl. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't think that this is the way this is going to end. I don't think this is the way it will end. I think there's more to the story. We just got to, because he either walked over there, then he was unable to not use his phone, or maybe he fell in and he hit his head. I don't know. Hopefully the medical examiner can let us know a lot, and let the families know, a lot. So yeah, they said RWIP, they're going to do DNA to ID him. I guess he didn't have any dental records, so it's kind of weird. I got plenty of records for anybody if anyone needs any. Not records like that, but medical records. But thank you guys all for being here today. I am coming back on tonight. We're going to start a new series. We're going to start a series that's brand new podcast, brand new videos. I've got the brand new book that Howard Bloom just came out with over the Idaho 4 murders. We are going to go through the chapters of that book. I'm going to read them to you, we'll do us one part at a time. And we're going to start part 1 tonight at either 9:15 or 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Depending on how much time I need to get ready, because these are kind of long chapters, but they're not too bad. I just want to read them prior to reading them to you. So it'll be a good time. Also, there's Nancy Grace is doing a double series. I don't know how many parts it is. I'm going to say 2, but maybe more. But part 1 was last night on the podcast. Normally we listen to the podcast. I play that for you guys. But her video will drop tonight. So we'll just wait and I'll watch the video. If you guys want to watch it, go ahead, watch it. You know what I mean? It'll be out here in just a few hours. So if you guys want to watch it before I see it, that's fine. But I'm going to wait for you guys to watch it so I can watch it with you guys. Because that's what I've been doing lately with Nancy. It's been, I don't know. I haven't been listening to her as much, whenever, beforehand. And I usually always do, but I like to get my reaction because she's been saying some really crazy things lately. And I love that. But I will be back tonight. I also have 2 books that I bought from Amazon over the Idaho 4. The other one, I forget the name of it, but it was one that was really popular and it went on sale. And I was like, okay, I'll try. I'll try to read that one too. So thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys showing up and just coming and hanging out for the stream. It means a lot to me. We had a really good turnout and I love good turnout. So that means I'll be back again to do it again, So I'll be back again tonight and then tomorrow. So if I don't see you tonight, have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I will see you guys all later tonight. Bye, guys.